Well, I'm waiting for Heath to park his trailer. Thought I'd show you some of this load that he brought home from that video where you had to guess the weight. As you can see, we still have a big pile of asphalt millings back there that need to get spread out. I got a lot of wood here we're gonna have to get splitting on. It's a good problem to have.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Hardworking Man. Today's video, we're just working firewood. We're still sore from the accident. That dump trailer that I just emptied, I was able to do that 3 days after getting T-boned by a gravel train. Why? Because I had a tractor and I had the Dyna firewood processor. I can't run a chainsaw. I can't pick up blocks yet. I'm too sore. But work still needs to get done. That came in handy. A lot of that will get resplit, put into totes, and then into our roadside rack. So that's what we're gonna do now. Rachel and I are gonna go fill one of our roadside stands because it got wiped out.
All right guys, here we are at one of our roadside stands. As you can see, we have it very clearly marked. We have our branding on here. It says Firewood, very bold, nice and clear. Draw attention, that's what you want in a good stand. We also have a stand on top for people going this way. Bold print, bold colors. And it details out that we give a free fire starter. So we also take cash or Venmo, and here we have a QR code you can scan to give Venmo, which new age, new times, I think it really helps with sales. And it also helps Heath to get mad that somebody stole my wood, and then I say, well, did you check Venmo?
I used to get a notification of Venmo and I don't, so I think someone stole and they really just Venmo'd.
And then he'll check Venmo and go, oh, okay, never mind. So that's always fun. So yeah, we have a little box here, which is getting rusty, unfortunately, but so each section we have priced out with different signs. We don't have pricing on the main sign. That was expensive. We don't want to be stuck having to like agree to that price forever or have to get a new sign made all the time. These are very easy to just change the numbers on it to do a new price if we need to. So we have these all here labeled correctly. We also made this sign on our laser engraver about the barkless firewood bags, and we have those on the back side of the stand. So we put the bags on the back because it's easier to carry a bag of wood around rather than have to come here and get the loose wood and then bring it around to whatever you're loading into. And we have our two smaller $10 sections here as well. So each one of our $20 sections is about 1/7 of a face cord, and that's not really scientifically measured out. That's our greatest estimate here based on the size dimensions. So we put our fire starters, which if you didn't see how I made these, check out Hardworking Woman. It shows on there me making the fire starters and candles, but we had a new process which is so fast, so efficient.
Oh, the best way
and
that I've ever
Yeah.
seen to make them in bulk.
Yeah, so we include a baggie of 3 of these, and we have a little spot we put that in before we stack it all up. So just down the road from this firewood stand, they're putting in a roundabout, which means traffic is redirected. There's a detour. The detour happens to be about 2 miles before you get to our fire stand, which is very unfortunate. But because we've been making a very premium product and we have a lot of repeat customers coming back, they know that they can still come and get it. So you want to do what's going to make you stand out from your competition. Always have a premium product so that they want to come to you, even if it's a little bit out of their way versus just some bum on the street who has wood that won't even burn and just smokes.
All right, so luckily with Rachel and I both being still sore from the car accident we were in, we have a lot of stuff that has helped us be able to continue to produce wood, such as the Dyna firewood processor. I couldn't be making wood right now without that thing because of how sore we are.
Yeah, I'm not picking up rounds or you're not chainsawing.
And if you're going to the Paul Bunyan show, you're going to want to catch up with us because Dinah purchased another collaboration with Hardworking Man. They're free. All we ask is that you wear them at the show. So if you're at the Paul Bunyan show, you see us, hey, could I get a t-shirt? You're actually doing us a favor because we have to give them all away. So don't feel like you're putting us out or anything.
Taking it away from anyone else. Nope, they are there for you, for the taking.
Wear them on the Friday night live stream on Back 40. Wear them at the show. All that. We appreciate it. And they're some of the most comfortable shirts you'll ever have. But that being said, this cargo unloader helps me to get the wood because I can't climb up in there and reach. So I can pull it out and stack from there.
I think I'm going to have to put it in here at first. You can't really bend over.
I can't bend too great. But once you get that bottom row down.
You are torture. Let's switch here. You can talk, I'll load.
All right. Oh.
Look at you. Why don't you get that one, Heath? You can't.
But just having the right equipment makes a big difference, and I talk about it all the time, and that's why I share equipment with you guys that I like. This cargo unloader I'm still getting used to. There's a lot of drawbacks to it, but it comes in handy in times like this especially. And the torque jack that you saw me lifting that trailer off with, I'm still working with that, testing it. I will bring more to you with that, but I was not going to be able to hand crank that trailer off from my truck right now.
No.
So having the torque jack, I was able to switch trailers yesterday after I went and picked up the smashed car, get that trailer off, get the dump trailer on, go make firewood. I mean,
this is painful to me to only be able to do 2 at a time, but I can't gather it because this...
Yeah, look at her bruising.
Ugh, this bruise is still pretty nasty, and this is all very bruised.
Yeah, usually, you know, you use your arms as like
arms, so I can't. It hurts even at my seatbelt go. Well, I guess that's the way it was. Okay, I was like, why does it hurt in the car? Well, duh. Because it goes the opposite way when I drive, so it still hurts, but not as bad. So yeah, slow and steady. But when Nathan asked the doctor at the emergency room if he could play golf, like how long, and he goes, well, you're not crippled, go ahead. And he's like, oh, okay.
I don't know with me because you can see it's hard for me to breathe.
You have a muscular issue you
muscles
need to take
or
care of.
internal, like with my ribs, and it's so painful. So I don't know, like, do I keep pushing myself? Is it going to be okay? Or do I just rest? I can't rest. I can't not work.
You know what you should
now
do?
Switch to the next one because this is like a mix here. So that wood that's loose tossed in is some more like maple and a little bit of pine and more of a campfire wood. And the wood in the tote is ash. So in the summer, I like to do a mix of hardwood and softwood, or hardwood and quicker burning, better flame throwing hardwood such as poplar or a couple sticks of cottonwood. It just gives you a better campfire experience, and you still get a good long burn, and all of it is seasoned and ready to go. So we like to, when I have mixed loads like this, I like to commingle them in the racks. But yeah, I don't know. We got to keep these customers burning fires because we're in fire burning weather right now where it gets nice and cool at night. People are hanging out, having a good time. See, and now even just that little reach there, we can just crank this out a little bit more.
I'm going to have you do that because I don't want to have my abdomen hit that because that's painful.
So one of the things with this, like, the stuff gets sort of jammed up in here. So you got to just not reef it through. I've learned the hard way. So you sort of got to clear that. Otherwise, it's just going to wedge and jam. But once you get that cleared out, it does pretty good. And this is the load, I guess the real load handler, I think it's called. I'm not even sure. It's not the cheap aftermarket one. This is the higher quality cargo unloader, if that makes sense. Because a lot of times, I've learned over the years, and I say it all the time, do it right or do it twice. And buy once, cry once. And I know some other people that have tried the cheaper ones, and they work all right, but then they break. So you saved money, but now you got to order another one and another one. And I just figured, you know what? This thing has been around for years. They've sold hundreds of thousands of them. So they probably are worth the money. They cost a little more, but they're still selling, so there's probably a reason for that.
Yep.
I don't know how she is wearing that long sleeve shirt because I'm sweating and I'm not even doing much.
Oh, see, I was wishing I had put pants and a sweatshirt on.
The difference between men and women, one of many.
It's only 75 degrees right now. It did just rain, so it just feels a little chillier.
Yeah, so speaking of the rain, yesterday that dump trailer load that I just dumped out, we went up to the property, Zach and I, and rain was coming. We're behind on our deer food plots.
You want me to move over?
Yeah, I am not full strength right now. So we stopped and bought 500 pounds of rye grain, not rye grass, and went up to the property. And Zach, our youngest son, he took the four-wheeler and the spreader and went out and seeded all of our food plots. And while he was doing that, I put some ash poles through the dyna because we had to pack the dyna up. They're coming to grab it, and we will have a different one in the future, but they needed that one for now. So I wanted to get at least one more load home in the N&N dump trailer so that we can keep these stands filled with that ash that is all ready to burn. It's right around 20% or less. And until I get the kiln going, we're going to need that to carry us through.
That kiln is a project that's going to take a long time,
Well,
I feel.
being broken doesn't help either, because the firewood conveyor I planned on working on. The kitchen I planned on working on, which I did have a buddy come over working with the electrical. So once we get that electrical done, which may be in the next couple days because it's supposed to rain, and he's going to be doing a lot of that, I'll just be there for moral support. Then we can get the drywaller in and keep progressing on the kitchen.
Yep.
Now here, I don't want to dump all this debris into the driveway where we have our stand, so you can just walk it back. I've seen Joe from Ohio Wood Burner, when he doesn't have a rack on it, just the wood, he'll leave it loose and sort of use that to walk the debris back, because if you're using this to deliver to a customer, to a restaurant, or here, you don't want all that debris going on their property and leaving a mess. We try to keep it tidy here. So now we can walk these around to the $10 side, and then we'll top all these off with ash.
Put it up there for me.
Man, I feel just trying to do this.
Well, don't.
One hand.
I've been telling
Two
him to
hands.
go to the doctor, and he does not listen to me.
You know me, I can't stand sitting and doing nothing.
I know, that's why I didn't even want to go to the hospital after the accident. I was like, we're good, probably, right?
Oh, I can barely bend down. I feel like such a crybaby. Now I can bring this IBC tote out to the edge of the tailgate. And that little dirt I don't mind going down. I didn't want the wood debris. So now with that out here, we're not reaching up over the tailgate to get into this tote to get the rest of this wood out. Oh.
I don't know why you keep doing that. You're stubborn. Just let me do it.
Well, because now I don't have to bend down.
Okay.
People like watching me work, not just you. I'm some eye candy too, right?
They only care about eye candy for me? I offer nothing else?
You know, why do women twist everything that men say? I didn't say you were eye candy. I said I'm eye candy. Right?
You know what you were saying.
Oh, please.
You said they like to watch me too.
Yeah.
I'm eye candy too, or I'm eye candy.
Yeah, well then I would just be calling you the same as me. That I would just be saying that's all I am. Did I say all I am is eye candy?
No, you said you're trying to convince them that you are eye candy as well as offering more.
Same as you. Hardworking woman. You don't get that title just being eye candy.
Self-proclaimed.
We can be self-proclaimed.
It's actually not self-proclaimed. I've been told more times than not.
Yeah, everyone wanted my channel to be switched to Hardworking Woman. So I had to have her create her own channel so that way people would leave me alone and let me have my channel.
That's right.
Now this is one of my older totes where I didn't cut the full front out. So with the full front out and stacked in, or with the Lambo door tote, we could flip that up and then we would have good access. But it's still not bad at all.
We always seem to have the wrong tote.
Well, I do keep some like this because I like these for our home heating, for the offcuts and the stuff when you just have to toss wood into it. So I do like this, a mix of these style of totes. Just my majority of my totes will be either the full open front or the Lambo door tote.
All right, so we have it all filled, both sides, good to go. This location we got because a good friend of mine, her grandma lived here, and her grandma was in a home, and it was time for the family to sell the home for the grandma. So I got that listing as being a realtor. Heath had been mowing the lawn for them, for the grandma, because whoever they had doing it never came out or whatever it was. So he said, sure, I'll mow the lawn, but let me put a stand in the front yard because it's a very busy, high traffic road. So that was their deal they had worked out. And then we were worried when the house sold, like, we're gonna lose our spot, right? So, but the people who bought it, they actually got a hold of us through, Zach actually played baseball with their nephew. Small world, because we don't live anywhere near where they were from or anything, but they were like, could they, like, we'll let them keep that there if they'll just keep us stocked with firewood, so we never have to worry about running out of wood. And it's just for their campfires. They don't burn wood in the house. And we're like, heck yeah, we'll do that. So we have this wood left here, and we're gonna go drop it off by the side of their barn, because that's our trade. We get to have the stand and they get some wood. So that's all we have for you. I know some people have been asking, like, oh, we haven't seen your stands in a while. Here's our stand, one of them. So thanks for watching. Have a good day, guys.